Alright everyone, this is my how to place concrete webpage I made for big project 9. And here's my video for big project 10 of showing you my project. So here I have my nav bar with all information: home, costs, materials, equipment, photos, and contact, with a logo here, my jumbotron with my title concrete. It's a simple guide to help you save money and place concrete. And here's some content with a step-by-step guide with pictures all the way down to the 7th step. And that's it for my index page. I'll go to cost here, and this is where you get the cost of concrete, cost of materials, and cost of equipment. These are cards. They would fold up when you shrink it. Unfortunately, every time I shrink my page, this Windows recorder stops, and I've went through several recordings and it's done that, and I didn't realize till I'm done, so I'm being careful not to do that this time. But trust me, this shrinks up and it looks really nice. I'll show you the code in a second. And materials, just a list of materials with the rows and columns here with the pictures added in. The equipment, same thing as the last page, just more content here. Here's a list of photos formatted in rows and columns that shrink up nice also, which I can't show you, but I'll show you the code. And then the contact information here. So I go to home here. Unfortunately I couldn't open brackets at the same time, so I'll just have to show you the page source. So for index here we have just copy and pasted from MD Bootstrap, the current version here. Title of index, I got the body styled to black, so the background's black. The jumbotron I actually have centered, which is a little different than most. And I have a display one of concrete here, H5. It's yellow because in CSS I have H5 labeled as yellow. And the white text here. And that's the end of the jumbotron. And my navbar's all right here. I have it fixed top, so when you scroll down, it stays up top. You can easily link to like cost or materials, something you need for a step. And I have it in the center instead of to the left. I think it looked nice that way. And I have a logo at the start and end of it centered there, which I thought looked nice. And that's the end of the navbar. And here's the vertical separates, which I copied off MD Bootstrap, and it set each class to active instead of having links to open each one up. They're all open now, and I took the navigations off and the navigation at the bottom to go in between each step out. But yeah, I have each one labeled. Like here's the step, and then section title, which should be first step, and then the little circle you saw, and the description of it, and then very repetitive now throughout the steps. Yeah, that's it for that. And then there's my footer, which is my name information. So we'll go to another page real quick. How about cost, which is the card one I was talking about. It shrinks up nice for well, let me go over this real quick because I have the nav bar to shrink up. However, I need to do a hamburger menu for small screens because when you shrink it up, it's all listed in a row. It takes up a lot of the screen. I need to go through and change this, so I'll plan on doing that. But yeah, that's what one thing I need to work on. And yeah, here's my cards here that shrink up because I have the div class here for each one. And we'll go to materials, show you this layout real quick. So it's just simple rows and columns with the images here. I got the width, height, and everything set on the right. I'll go to equipment. It's the same thing as the last one, so just skip that one. But photos look a little bit different. Basically, I just have photos lined up in rows and 3 rows and each one is a column, so it shrinks up really nice with these this class here, which I wish I could show you, but I really don't want to risk starting over again. But yeah, then contact information. And yeah, that's all I have. But for my CSS class, which I also can't pull up, or CSS where I change everything, so there I have this background picture for my Jumbotron, and I also set my div class the background color dark gray, or I think it's dark gray, which is where you get this right here in the background. And also formatted my pictures on there with the IDs for each of them. And yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for listening.